Welcome everyone to That One Goosebumps podcast. So tonight we have, of course, our usual members, Josh Irby, or Reviewer Beware, Josh Reviews Incorporated, and the guy with the mask. I don't know what his name is. Some random dude. I don't know.
Karl Marx.
No, it's Carl. It's Carl from... no, that's not Bumps in the Night. Bumps in the Night's a human. That guy's not a human. So anyways, we're doing One Day in Horrorland, which is Bumps in the Night and I's favorite book. So,
Tickets, please.
yeah. So, Horrorland is pretty much about the Morris family. They're trying to go find Zoo Gardens Park, which is just some amusement park that they wanted to go to. They're like out in the middle of nowhere. They're out in the middle of nowhere. They're lost. They're hungry. They are in mega heat. They have no air conditioning. Their parents are arguing. They're arguing. Everyone's unhappy. And they find a sign that says, welcome to Horrorland, where nightmares come to life. So the kids are like, ooh, we want to go there, we want to go there, and they have a seizure while doing it. And then, they find Horrorland, which is, this. Yeah, wow.
Me.
And it's which is an amusement park that has rides like the Ferris wheel what is it? The
Doom Slide.
Slides of Doom, the House of Mirrors, the Coffin Ride, all that stuff, all your fun stuff.
Holy shit, that mask is too small.
Oh my god, there's Bumps in the Night. Where were you the entire time?
I took your mom out for a nice seafood dinner and never called her again.
Would you say it was One Day in Horrorland?
It was. Because it was horrible. Don't worry, Brandon. I gave her a little doom slide, took her to the House of Mirrors, and called it a night.
Fun's done.
Alright.
Josh Irby, go ahead.
Fuck, my face hurts.
You want me to go ahead? Okay, so, I mean, I think the thing that I don't really need to tell you, but I will, is this is probably... Not probably. It's the most iconic setting in the Goosebumps franchise.
Yes!
On top of all that, with Haunted Mask, Night of the Living Dummy, Horrorland is probably on that tier of, iconic recognizability. Even though I'm not going to eat the book, let's just say...
Shut up! I'm having sex with the book.
Oh.
Having children.
There are certain Goosebumps books that take their time to actually, hit the ground running, and then there's Horrorland, which a car gets blown up at the end of chapter 2.
Yeah.
It was so savage.
Yeah, it doesn't take its sweet time getting to what it wants to accomplish.
It just gets to the point and goes.
Yeah, great pacing, excellent paced book.
Very visual. The settings were they were very easy to imagine. They painted them very well.
Oh, definitely.
I wanted more.
And the good news is, with how Horrorland is structured, they threw out some rides in there, but with what Horrorland is, there's just so many different things that you could throw into it. The amount of, horror rides you can make up through the concept of what Horrorland is endless. I know is what kind of helped revive Goosebumps, in which there was the fall of 2000 and Arlstein's relationship with the Scholastic, of course, on the rocks. I think one thing that this book really does succeed at is it's hard to find a good chord between being humorous and being scary, and this book, it's on the money. It's sharp.
Well, I can say real quick about that. I'm not sure if it's in the book or if it's in the episode, but I know it's in the episode. I'm not sure if it's in the book. But the scene where they are walking in Horrorland for the first time, and
the girl with the chopped off head.
Yeah, it's like, stay away from the guillotine ride.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sharp turn, but that was...
I hated that scene.
That was, primarily the episode, wasn't it? I don't think it was in the book.
It was the episode.
Because I don't think that was in the book.
No.
But no, they painted...
that was an episode-only joke.
They painted a lot of really vivid pictures. The doom slide, I could pretty much picture the whole thing, how it looked prior to them sliding. I mean, like you said, Josh, it was supremely iconic, and I love the fact that it brought the Goosebumps series back to life by spawning a verse. You know, we had the Horrorland
Yeah,
verse.
I agree with that one. I agree.
I mean, it was the first one to get a video game made out of it. And truth be told, even down here in Florida, we had a Disney adaptation at MGM Studios. There was the Horrorland Backlots Corner. I've got pictures on my collection. I went. It was freaking awesome. I got a picture of me and my dad on the cover of a Goosebumps book there. But
well, the thing is too is like Horrorland's the only time that we've actually gotten 2 games because we had Escape from Horrorland in the 90s and Goosebumps Horrorland in 2008.
I guess what I'm saying though is it was so iconic, and it's very depressing. We never got a real life adaptation of it. Maybe in the late 90s.
Six Flags or something would do that. That'd
like
be
just
great.
a full on horror park. Maybe, you know, based like, I don't know. If I won the lottery, I would have built a real Horrorland, dead ass.
I think they absolutely need to come back to Horrorland in the reboot. They definitely need
I
to.
was extremely disappointed that we didn't get Horrorland for the sequel when it got announced. I bought a poster. I've got a Chinese poster on my wall of Horrorland, Escape from Horrorland. It didn't even happen. Very depressing. It was going to be so cool.
It would have been.
Not that I didn't like Goosebumps 2, but I don't appreciate the fact that Horrorland got overshadowed for it.
Yeah.
Can we appreciate the fact that this book, instead of pulling the Goosebumps trope of Mom, Dad, Monster, son, you're crazy.
No, I'm not.
They threw the parents. in
Yes,
this
the whole
stuff.
family was in it. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
my only real complaint was the Mad Pincher thing. Like, they totally set that up. Oh, I get crazy, I'm gonna pinch you. And then it's just like, no pinching. Why the hell would you put a sign up? If you never would have put that sign up, they never would have known.
Well, my thing is like, you realize, you put up a sign that says no pinching. What do you think kids are going to do? They're going to walk up and go,
Yeah.
pinch.
I mean, to be fair,
No.
none of them did start pinching until the very
It's like
end.
Achilles.
Should have.
It's like the Achilles the mythology saying, "Oh, the only way you can kill me, which he's done to everybody he fought, is by hitting my Achilles tendons."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And why would you tell him that?
I mean, I agree with that. It's weird though. My biggest complaint with this book is in the ending what's not that. This pertains directly to the book. This is a book that established enough to have the opportunity to go for this absolute, like, eye-popping twist. And I wish R.L. Stein didn't restrain himself here. He should have won for it. That's one thing I think he left on the board with this book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like how they were balloons, and that ending was meh. But you know what?
A few points on the
It had a
board.
dark ending, and it's still, at the end of the day, they literally put the family through a gauntlet and legit tried to kill them. And if they hadn't had that, if it wasn't a kid's book, if it was a little darker, if it was in the Fear Street sagas or some shit, someone
I
would have
wish it
died.
was like Shivers. I wish it would have been like something like Shivers.
Well, not to
that way.
plug anybody here, but if you really want a final taste of Horrorland, how it should have ended, listen to Zach Baby's TV Return to Horrorland video. Yeah, that had the darkness we wanted.
Is it fair to say this is one of the essential books this is one of the Goosebumps starter pack books you have to touch?
Fuck yeah, dude. This is my
Definitely.
favorite book.
Yeah, for sure. Third book I ever read.
You eat them.
No.
You eat them to consume their
Hey,
powers.
That isn't eating. Hey, that isn't eating. I'm having sex with them.
But Brandon, I'm pretty sure I asked you in a long time ago in a questionnaire, don't you eat your extra Goosebumps? And you said yes. So don't lie to your fans. Don't lie!
Oh god, where's the Brandon Slime lore book when I need it?
Alright, so let's get to the one thing we each didn't like about it, starting with Saki. One thing you didn't like about Horrorland.
There's nothing really I didn't like.
Fuck yeah. Alright, Brandon, one thing you didn't like about Horrorland.
I guess the ending, but even then, that's not really a bad ending at all.
Josh,
It's the book ending over the
Herbie,
movie ending, episode ending.
Well, when it comes to the book, like I said, I wish it had that super insane ending in the book. But to be fair, I can also say that about Haunted Masks. So I would say with me saying that, we're kind of splitting hairs a little bit here.
Right.
fair enough. Like I said to two, I wish it was more detailed. I'm glad we got a sequel, but I hate that we had to wait till the 2000 series to get the sequel. I much would have rather had a sequel in the original 62, especially towards the end. Cut Monster Blood 4. Make the final book Horrorland 2.
No. No. What we should do is, I'd be okay with it being 60. We trade in Monster Blood 2, 3, and 4 for a Horrorland sequel.
You're just
That's a
insulting
winning
Josh
deal.
Wasaki right now.
Fair enough.
No. You can keep 3 and 2. Just trade in 4.
No, you can get rid of 2 and 4.
Can we just get rid? Point is, I would trade. Point is,
Actually, no, I'd get rid of them all.
Point is, Arnold Stein sucks at picking which books should have sequels, because this one should have had one.
So should Dead
Well,
House.
Ben, I think we all can agree that, like, Werewolf should have probably had one. Like, we could have figured out a story.
I would have liked to seen a crossover between Werewolf and Fever Swamp and How to Kill a
That
Monster.
there were 2 separate werewolf stories. I don't think either of those books needed sequels.
One day Horrorland would work with a sequel with Werewolf Your Swamp because there is a thing called Werewolf Village
Yeah.
in the Horrorland park.
Sequel,
Which is one thing I talk about Horrorland, if I can go
Oh
on
my
to
god,
talk
could you imagine if somebody came in to collect Grady at the very end of the story and made him work in Werewolf Village?
Oh my
That
god.
would be cool.
See, they could have over time built up for Horrorland by having a whore come around and collect the monsters for Horrorland.
Yeah. The thing about that would be, it's like, I don't know about Horrorland is there each, like, after, like, an actual amusement park, there's different areas devoted to different things. For example, Werewolf Village, Vampire something, the Pharaoh Land, Science, Mad Scientist World.
The Mummy one. I can't remember the name of the
I
Yeah,
don't
it's the Pharaoh
remember.
World.
Alright, so let's get to a rating system. Starting with Brandon, it's your podcast. 1 to 10, what would you score it?
10.
Perfect book, fair enough. Josh? Wasaki, okay. Josh Irby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the guys down. I'll give it a 10.
Oh no.
Hey, he's a Chad.
I'm giving it a 10 too. Holy fuck, that's our first unanimous perfect book.
Woo! Let's go.
That's the
And when
book.
you're the best part, the episode is great too.
It really
Yeah.
But for different reasons. First off, the episode is
It's hilarious.
The
Yeah.
entire part where they had that, that's what I call music, or like...
Oh, the monster
yeah,
hits?
commercials,
50
and
monster
having
hits to
all
make your
these
skin crawl?
Monster, like,
I am sick
songs,
and tired of
like,
all these scary
Wait,
humans.
wasn't it the game show? Wasn't that like supposed to be like Family Feud
Yeah.
kind of?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that was really well done. The ending, okay, first off, I should let it be known, based on when we did the Blob Day, everyone made it sound like I just hate on those meta twists. No, I just didn't like that one specifically. The way they handled it in a Horrorland episode was, yes, that's a twist. Now that's what I'm talking about. These dumb humans in this show for monsters at Horrorland.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how we do it, boys.
Wait.
Alright, so overall I agree. The episode was great. I was a little disappointed because at one point in time they tricked me. The first time after I read this and watched it, I was like, oh, here comes the hand. That's the explosive device. Car's gonna go boom. Car didn't go boom.
No,
What-
yeah.
I know they didn't need Clay, but I kind of wish they would have had Clay. You know?
I think Clay would have been like a really good addition for the episode.
And honestly, like, not to complain, I will say, just the way they ended with that driving cliffhanger was I would have rather, like, they could have cut to where, like, they were trapped down there with Saber and then it ended. That would have been better. Which, that was Saber's puppet, changed my mind.
Yeah, it was.
You mean like a twist where they bring up material from other Goosebumps books?
No, but okay, so when they went to, when Ripper was the one they were trapped with, that was literally just the puppet for Saber.
Yeah.
Like from Night Moon.
I actually looked it up and it actually is.
It is,
too.
trust me. I'm a Goosebumps fanatic. I've seen Horrorland way too many times.
But there's one thing I will always remember from the episode. That's probably my favorite line of all time from the Goosebumps TV show.
Welcome back to Raw Deal.
No, we're monsters, but we're not monsters.
Monsters.
Yes.
That was a good
You can't go wrong without that line.
What was with that Freddy Krueger looking thing in the hole of mirrors?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
It was good though. As a child, I feared being chased by them. I was like, oh my fucking god. What if they chased me like that?
Honestly, I feel like a kid would be scared of the scene where they're all stuck in the car and all the monsters are just pushing and shaking the car. Like, damn.
You know what I would actually think would be kind of cool? Like, what if all the horrors just come up and just, like, push the car over? Shove them off a cliff.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That seemed like a very peaceful ride.
Right. Alright, so overall, though, the episode was good, minus not having Clay, the Bat Barn, or the Doom Slide. But overall, not terrible. They did a really good job adapting the whole family gauntlet of death. So, for what it was, I'll take it. Definitely better than Chillology.
Where are you going to grade it?
God, yeah.
Yeah,
Anything's better than
let's rate the
Chillology.
episode. Brandon, rate the episode.
I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm gonna kick myself in the butt if I don't do this, but I'm gonna give it a 10. I was gonna say 9, but I was gonna give it 10.
Josh Wasaki.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite episodes. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Josh Irby.
Fine. 10.
Oh. Come on, guys. You're gonna make me that motherfucker? Ah. I won't give it an 8.
Don't do this to us.
An 8!
Don't do
I'm
this to
sorry.
us.
The book is better than the episode. Change my mind.
By that criteria, I'll give it a 9.5 because the book is better than the episode.
The
Fine,
book is
give me a
better. I'm
9.5
sorry.
Also. Fine, we can't be.
I'll give it a 9.5 as well.
Ah, reductions.
Fine,
Reductions.
don't be in the chat, I guess.
That's easy. It's a 9 overall average score.
Wow, that's like our highest episode yet. Wow.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, this one was it was a good episode, but it wasn't a perfect episode.
No.
I don't think there's any.
It isn't
Honestly,
a haunted mask one.
I don't think there's any perfect episodes, but I think if I'm going to give an episode a 10, it's going to be the Haunted Mask. Sorry.
Haunted Mask and Werewolf of Fever Swamp are probably the two best episodes in the series.
Yeah,
Wolf
that's-
Skin, bro.
Werewolf Skin was good.
I wouldn't
Werewolf
say
Skin's
it's the
really
best,
good,
but
but I'm actually gonna be honest. For me personally, I actually think I'd keep the Werewolf of Fever Swamp, but also add for me if I had to have the list. I know this is gonna be kind of controversial, but Haunted Mask 2.
it's better
This
than the
is a
book.
pretty good episode. You know what? I'm gonna say it now.
I don't like.
Episode I'm wearing. Number 3.
I don't mind.
Yes,
the book either.
that's
I
a
don't
great
mind
one,
the
too.
book.
Gotta be honest, we'll talk about it later time. The Haunted Mask 2 book is not good. I don't like it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind
The
it.
episode was better than the
Number 3 is one of
book.
the greatest episodes. Don't even lie.
All right, so why don't we get into who is going to be reviewing our next book? I'm pretty sure it's Irby's choice. You said you had a pick.
So I do have a pick. Here's what we're.
Irby. Anyways, should we do
So-
channel announcements?
No, here's what I'm gonna do for the next one. We have this bad habit of, not really a bad habit, but kind of a habit of we always talk about the books that we talked about so much. I think I'm gonna throw a curveball. For my next book, we are, you know what? Let's set the stage. We're doing Goosebumps number 24, Phantom of the
The
Auditorium.
auditorium.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. Let's talk about Ezekiel.
I haven't read that book in a long time, so this should be perfect for me.
Fun fact, that was one of the books that didn't get a secondary reprint when they relaunched Goosebumps in 2003.
But then
Yep.
it got a classic Goosebumps reprint.
It did.
for
It
that,
did.
But it didn't get the 03 reprint. It didn't get that. Werewolf Skin, I Live in Your Basement also didn't ever get.
Yeah,
and,
Phantom-
and Legend of the Lost Legend, too.
Well,
That's another one.
we're going to the stage. We're doing Family Auditorium.
Works for me.
Channel announcements.
Yeah, let's do channel
plans are
announcements.
basically the same. My plans are basically the same as mentioned past few videos. It's just my editor's trying to get a graphics card. My other friend is trying to heal up. He's been a little bit sick, but I'm doing a ton of research about Smash. Is it destroying my
What's that
brain?
dummy thing?
Probably. But that's what I got.
Say it again, Josh.
When's that dummy vid? I've been waiting, bro.
Yeah, what the heck? You're leaving a dumb...
We're trying to restore a gaming
He's
laptop,
definitely
so
busy.
I'm going to learn some editing. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay.
It'll come.
Brandon, channel announcement. Go. Is he gone? Is he frozen?
Brandon EXE stopped working.
All right, Josh. While Brandon's frozen, what about you?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, well, for me personally, guys, just, trying to do my old videos. I got some unboxings doing, coming, and right now I'm in a lot of pain. I have a wisdom problem, my wisdom teeth. So I'll be getting surgery soon. So just be the first year who watches this podcast. You'll hear it on my own channel, but I'll be out of commission for a couple of days coming soon. I'll be MIA.
R.I.P. Okay, so while Brandon tries to restore himself, I have many projects in the works, as you guys know. I edit 2 podcasts. I just filmed a talk show where essentially I review the Goosebumps books myself with Slappy. So look forward to the second reboot of Goosebumps Ghostly Reviews with me, Bumps in the Night. Aside from that, I've got a new scary story coming out called Area 50, Huh? So if you like fun comedy horror, check that out. And that's about it. Brandon, take us away so I can close this out.
I have poop brain.
No! He froze again. Are you alive?
Say that again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brandon's connection.
Okay, I have poop brain. Please subscribe. I have no friends. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, guys, just to be fair, it is -5 degrees in Wisconsin right now, so the internet connections are literally frozen.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
Oh, it's like it's freezing cold here.
And a
It's like
side
5
note,
degrees Illinois.
our good friend Goosebumps Completionist cannot be here tonight. He is at a wedding. I'll throw up his channel like right about here. Shoot him a sub. He'll be here next time we review Goosebumps number 24, Phantom of the Auditorium. With that being said, reader beware, you're in for a shit-posting scare. We're out.